Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me. It's Becca from Readings by the Empress and Loving Source Tarot, asking you to choose a stone for an urgent message from your guides or from Source. I always feel like Source will come to us as a guide, but really it's all the same love. Okay, so choose your card and we'll begin. Okay, for those of you who chose the Apatite. Apatite is an incredibly useful stone. It helps by making one more outgoing and social, in case you needed to feel more outgoing and social. In group situations, it can encourage you to talk comfortably with others. Opens the throat chakra. Well, now that makes sense. All right, very interesting. So that's given symbolically to you by Source today. All right, let us see now. What urgent message is there? The hanged one. Okay, in the Waite-Smith. The Magician in the Waite-Smith. And in the Light Seers Tarot, we have the Nine of Wands. We have the Eight of Swords. And in the True Hearth Intuitive Tarot, we have the Nine of Swords. And we have the Lover's card. All right, so you've got some really wonderful major arcana here with the Magician and the Lover's card. We'll clarify using the Rider-Waite-Smith. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, you have the hanged one too, the Hanged Man as well. You have three major arcana, pile number one. I got the feeling, as soon as I laid them, I got the feeling this is about a powerful shift in perception. A powerful shift in perception that just takes so many burdens off of you. Because I see that a lot of times, okay, so your burden, it's in your thoughts, of course. This is I feel like our main challenge, spiritual challenge in life is to manage this brain, transcend it, really. But the good news is Source is always there to help us with that. Okay, for some reason you might feel like you can't move ahead, you can't move forward, but it's because of what you're thinking. So, and they may look like facts, and there may be facts that are in place, but the facts don't mean that you can't move forward. I'm getting that very clearly. Very clearly, the facts do not mean you're trapped. Let's see, what do we have here? Eight of Wands. In fact, I feel like you're a person of purpose, and you're somebody who does like to move a whole bunch of things forward at once, and you're good at doing it. You're good at moving things forward in a way that just really does get things done, and it's organized, and maybe you pick up a little here, you take care of that there, but all your priorities and goals are moving forward. But I feel like now all of a sudden you're worried, and they keep telling me facts. So it's not like this worry has come out of the blue. Okay, so let us see. We have the Three of Cups. Okay, they're telling me there's indeed, despite facts, in spite of facts, you can have a celebratory attitude. Okay, so the Nine of Wands is, right, that watchfulness. I'm feeling embattled. I'm feeling beleaguered. Okay, one thing that can, and it doesn't necessarily mean that she's embattled, right? Because next is the Ten of Wands. I mean, this is just, she's actually a success is what she is. She is a soldier who has endured everything and still standing with life coming from that wand. You see? Yeah, she's still got fire, this woman. Oh, yes, she does. And so, yeah, this is how she does it. She just daily keeps moving forward. She is a soldier in her daily life, working, increasing, security for herself, for those she cares about, for those she's responsible to. Keeps working on her health. She has some daily routines that she is really pretty darn dependable in. So this is how she soldiers on. So this is really representative of you, I feel like. Not only do you soldier on, but man, you can get a lot of things going together at once. But lately there are some facts, some things that you're focused on that make you feel trapped. Now let's look at the major arcana, the Lover's card. Let's see. Yes, I know. Okay, so what I feel like I am hearing, so-called hearing, from Source is that we can walk in the Garden of Eden. Absolutely we can. You know, there are angels in this card. You see these two little angels up here? There is the nourishment and abundance and favor of the sun. There is love and freedom in this card. And then it's clarified by standing your ground. So that's sort of like, how do we live in that reality, though? How do we live in that reality when, like I said, facts? You know, how do we live in that reality? And I feel like we stand our ground. You know, we ask Source to take care of things that are beyond our control. And by the way, much of it is, right? We only have the control of our choice in this present moment. That's what we have control over. We don't have control over the past. We don't have control over the future. We don't have control over other people. So really, there may be those who would say, you must do this, you must do this, you must do this. That's the wands coming at you, the goals. No. See, now you know how to keep your wands going in the same, in the direction it's supposed to go, in a way that makes sense, and everything gets done. You already know how to do that. So I feel like some people may be challenging you, and they're not walking in the Garden of Eden. You know, we all are. We all are. Look at our world. Look at how beautiful it is. And look at how abundant it is. We all are walking in the Garden of Eden. Our challenge only comes that we cannot see it. But, yeah, that's our challenge. So they may not be walking in the garden. They're having trouble with that too. So they're saying, you must do this, you must do that. Think of this, think of that. And I feel like, no, you stand your ground in this present moment and you can walk in the Garden of Eden. It is here for you. In this present moment, all is well. In this present moment, Nine of Swords, worries, right? You don't know what you can do, but it's okay. You don't have to know. You've asked Source. And when we ask Source, Source does it. Might answer our request in a way that is unexpected to us, but does it. And we can live in the Garden of Eden as we walk that out. We've asked, now let's focus on this moment. And so you stand your ground. If people come at you saying, you must do this, you must focus on that, you must, this must be your priority, that must be your priority. Yeah, whatever. No, you know what you're doing. You do. And the hanged man, the hanged one, we have the King of Wands. Okay, so the hanged one, that too is about living in a new perspective. And you know, that hanged man is not in any hurry. Takes a yoga pose, is not in any hurry. Accepts that must wait to be unbound and will be. But meanwhile, I'm going to see things from a different perspective. Okay, and the Magician. And this King of Wands is like, that's that purpose and drive that you have. That's that purpose, life, drive you have. And, you know, the King of Wands, that's when life is moving for you. You're moving on all of your main priority related goals, and you do it. I think that that is sort of saying there might be a time to act on facts. But don't be fearful about that. It could just as easily be a very good thing. Why can't a good thing come in? A good opportunity come in? You know, those wands, people are always looking for those opportunities, the next wand. So that's fine. Magician is, yep, as above, so below. So again, as above, the Garden of Eden. Can we walk in that? So below. Yes, we can. And the Five of Swords is, I'm cutting away every thought and conversation, in fact, that is making me feel kind of worried, paranoid, trapped. Yes. Because, you know, this can get to be a little paranoid, right? Because she's been through things. So, yep. It's in an instant. In an instant, we can decide we've asked Source for what we need. And magically, here we are. All right. Yes. There have been many, many times in my life when I've truly let go and surrendered and asked, and then I couldn't believe how my request was answered. And frequently in ways that were much, much wiser than I thought it'd be answered in. So I wish that for you, pile number one. I wish peace, serenity, heck, joy with the sun. Yes. With the Lover's card. Yeah. Joy, love. Absolutely. Well, I thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you at the next one. Take care. Hello and welcome to your reading, pile number two. Well, you chose the Jasper. And this is a fancy kind of Jasper. It's got some different colors, but this is indeed Jasper. All right. Stress is a part of life. Sometimes it seems like the stress is unbearable. That's where this beautiful stone comes in. Place this under your pillow at night and peaceful, calming dreams will come. Brings inner strength, balance, and courage. So that is given to you by Source symbolically today. Pile number two. All right, let's see what you have in your Waite-Smith. No, Waite. Apparently, maybe it used to be called the Night Rider, but now it's Waite. Okay, the Lover's card. And we have the Four of Wands. And in the Light Seers Tarot, we have the Knight of Coins and the Star. Wow, you've got some major arcana here, my goodness. And in the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, you've got the King of Wands, goodness. And the Ace of Coins, Ace of Discs, they say. People say discs, people say pentacles, people say coins. Same thing. Okay. I like to say coins a lot of times because that to me conveys it's the earth sign, right? So this is physical manifestations of security and abundance. That's what that is. So we have the Lover's card, the Star for hope, and we have all kinds of opportunity coming in to enhance security with the Ace of Coins. So, wow, you don't have a bad card among them. Pile number two, these are all good cards, really good cards. Okay, because to me, it's telling me about your future, because you should indeed be hopeful. And people love you. You love people. You have love in your life, whether that's a romantic relationship or one coming in, or even simply the love of Source. Love of Source can come through other people. So this to me is saying, be hopeful. What you need is coming to you. Knight of Coins, the work that you do on a daily basis will pay off with that Star card. In fact, some of you are very busy and you're able to move a lot of things forward at a great rate. And somehow they all work out and fall together in about the right order and the right time. So the 8 of Wands is terrific. And the 5 of Coins means you reliably take care of the physical needs in your world. And that could be for you, and that could be for people you're responsible for. So that could be about health, that could be about making money, work, just creating things with your hands, taking care of your home, that kind of thing. You manage to kind of keep it all going forward. Yes. That's because you're King of Wands energy. That makes sense to me. 2 of Cups. And you might make a partnership or have a partnership where that all works well together. This 4 of Wands sometimes can be, for some of you, this is about a wedding, frankly. For some of you, this is about a relationship. This whole reading is. Like, because I have to say that, because look at this. We have the 2 of Cups. We have the 4 of Wands. That can be a wedding or a celebration together. And we have the Lover's card. So I must say that for those of you who really believe in their gut that love is on the horizon for you, there's something new coming in, I would say this reading says absolutely 100% yes, because the Star card is about let's be hopeful, and it's also about knowing you're a star, okay? For those of you who are already in a relationship, romantic kind of relationship, it looks to me like it really is working for you in a lot of ways right now. Perfection, we don't traffic in perfection, we human beings. We just don't. But it looks like there's agreement between the 2 of you, and you're seeing eye to eye on main priority. See, the King of Wands knows main priority, right? And there's love. There's love there. So this is good. But it's possible that this reading has nothing to do with relationships for those of you in pile number 2 who chose it, and you're thinking more along, I need to be hopeful in general. You know, in the Lover's card, they are in the Garden of Eden. This is another Garden of Eden kind of surrounding, and so is this. This is sort of like you may have people in your life who you see eye to eye with, who are supportive, you have agreement with. And that's something to be absolutely celebrated. It may really add to your joy. It may have you able to walk in the Garden of Eden in that mindset, you know, much more frequently. And among them, you are indeed a star with this King of Wands and the Star card. Let me see what's going on here. Oh my gosh. You know, people, I feel like as I say this, maybe some of you are thinking, star, I'm no star. Okay, yeah, sure you are. You are. The Knight of Coins and all these 3 cards together, right? The Knight of Coins again, and 8 of Wands. You know what that tells me? That tells me that steady as she goes and being very competent to manage a whole bunch of things at once, keep them going in the right direction, know what your main priority is, that makes you a star. You know, that this Knight of Coins cannot be overestimated, the importance of the Knight of Coins. Because the Knight of Coins has his feet on the ground, he is practical, he is walking it out on a daily basis, doing what he is supposed to do to enhance security for himself, for his fellows, for his community, for his country, essentially. He's a knight. Yes, absolutely. So he is on a daily basis doing what needs to happen to contribute. So that is amazing. You obviously have a very good pattern of doing that. And you know what? It keeps you safe. That's what I'm seeing here. It keeps you safe. So the urgent message for you, pile number 2, I feel like is please understand that you are a star here. Understand that your consistency, your constancy, that's the word I want. Constancy in your relationships and in the way that you contribute. It only brings in more opportunity. It only brings in more opportunity financially here. And seven of wands, you're able to stand your ground. Even if things come at you, trying to take your attention. No, you come right back to what's your primary focus of attention. What's your main priority? And for you, pile number 2, I think it does involve other people that who are close to you or who you really value. So look at this, pile number 2. This is a beautiful reading. We ask, what should you urgently know? You should urgently know you're on the right track. And if you keep prioritizing what you've been prioritizing and just keep doing the things on a daily basis that increase your security, enhance your relational security as well, you're golden. That's what I'm seeing. In fact, new opportunities come in. And believe in that. Stand your ground in that. All right. Well, I thank you so much, pile number 2. What a wonderful reading. See you next time. Hello, hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. All right, you chose the Obsidian. Oh, I didn't realize that was a sign stone. Let me look at what the sign is. Hang on, gotta fix my microphone. It is Capricorn. So if any of you Capricorns out there inadvertently found your stone, then this is really for you. But also the Capricorn energy. This could be signifying that. Let's see. Obsidian. Obsidian stones are protective. It is the strongest protective stone. Allows you to be protected from incoming negative energy in daily life. Holding it briefly above the third eye, and you can do this symbolically. Each morning during meditation creates a protective shield around you. All right. That's wonderful. So that's given to you symbolically by your source today. Let's see. With the Night Waite, we have the Fool. Oh, you have a major arcana out of the gate. We have the Empress, yet another. Wow. With Light Seers Tarot, we have the 8 of Coins. And we have the 10 of Swords. Interesting. And this card interprets that as air. Okay, of course. And with the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, we have the Queen of Wands. Wonderful. And the 3 of Swords. Okay. All right, well, that matches with the 10 of Swords. Well, your major arcana here are the Fool and the Empress, both indicative of new beginnings. And together, these are good. This is a good beginning because the Empress is all about being, fertile ground for new and life-giving things to come in. So we know the nature of the new beginning with those together, which is good. I'm glad there's a new beginning coming in for you because with the 10 of Swords, you might have feel like you've been brought low by something. It's a minor arcana, so it's not like it's the end or anything like that. It's just, sometimes things have really gotten to us. And that can be physically, that can be our thoughts, that can be other people, what other people are saying. That can be those kinds of things. Or it can just feel like we've given up our well-being, too much self-sacrifice, we're being a martyr, something like that. But, whatever that is for you, the 10 is a completion card. Meaning, all right, now we're going. Sometimes, isn't it interesting? But sometimes it's almost like we need to get to a place where where we're thinking, I don't know what to do. or this has been too much stress and all I can do right now is just be. You know, it's like you don't want to think painful thoughts anymore. Sometimes we need to get to that place for some odd reason, our contrary human nature, I guess, before we can allow the new beginning to come in, before we can say, okay, I see that new beginning beckoning. I am willing to believe in it. That's the Fool card, right? The Fool walks off a cliff in trust, doesn't he? And then has quite an adventure. So, wow. You know, yes, you should trust this new beginning because, like I said, the Empress is life-giving and full of life. This is promising. And then we have the Queen of Coins there. Oh, wow. So the Empress is not only life-giving, but life-giving in tangible ways, this is saying. This is the Earth Mother, right? Look at the scenery. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is the Earth Mother. This is where you're coming in. I feel like we're coming through this and coming in here. Okay, so yeah, there's abundance there. There's stability and security there with that Queen of Coins. So the urgent message may be your 10 of Swords moment, your 3 of Swords moment. And again, that is repeating thoughts or a repeating situation that makes us think painful thoughts. And it's sort of like a thorn in our side in a way, a thorn in our heart, I guess, in a way, that it just doesn't seem to go away, but it can. We can also take those opportunities to acknowledge what is, that even if it's something we don't like, and to acknowledge that that doesn't mean we can't have a new beginning, right? We're just going through another cycle again. That's what this is. And in fact, we're learning with the 8 of Coins. Yeah, might be kind of productive even with that learning. Let me look at that. Because you also get this Queen of Wands, which is life-filled, powerful character, powerful energy you have there, which gets you moving forward, keeps you moving forward. Determined purpose. This is maturity of purpose. This isn't just, I'm excited about this. This gives me life. This is life-giving. My main priority is life-giving, and I keep on pursuing it. That's what that is. That is powerful. So I feel like, and we have King of Cups. That means you're also being impressive at this point. I don't know how that is, but because I feel like you've been stressed, but you might have that ability really to separate that out and still go ahead and be impressive. Look at this woman she is indeed, it's almost like she is a job candidate. I'm looking at this card. She's at, it's not a desk, but there are all kinds of things to learn here, right? And produce here. So she definitely does that. Oh, she has produced all those things. Okay, I see. All right. But also, isn't she looking like a job candidate? And the Knight of Cups is sort of like that, sort of like you look impressive. You bring messages that are good. You bring welcome things to people, emotionally welcome things to people. So I see you moving forward as you do, with power, even though you're feeling like this maybe sometimes, or even though, who knows, maybe you've gotten a little physically ill. And maybe there's been something that has been a little heartbreaking. But guess what? You're learning there too. Look at that 8 of Coins. So you're learning there too. You just turn it into learning, which is amazing about you. That is. It's like no pain is wasted on you. So, wow. So I feel like something major is happening in your life, and it's shifting you into a new beginning. with new security, I think, and abundance. Let me pull one more. Nine of Wands. Okay, I'm glad they're telling you this urgently, because obviously with the Nine of Wands, and well, that would go with the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords, you might be feeling like, oh boy, I feel embattled. I feel like, oh gosh, what's coming next, you know? But they're saying, oh no, no. They are saying, don't worry. Anything difficult, you turn that into learning skill, abilities that make you more impressive, actually. And actually, the new beginning involves security and abundance. That's what they're telling you. Wow. Wonderful reading, pile number 3. I sure hope that is helpful to you, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.